you'll be dead to me.
What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and yeah, I look homeless. As you can see, the beard is exceptionally long, probably riddled with corona. It's been a busy couple of weeks, to be brutally honest, and I've let you down video wise, but I've just been really busy. You know, I can't say any more than that. I've just been stacked out really bad. Yeah, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on. So at this moment in time, the channel is it's doing okay. It's doing okay. I think we're going to try and do a big rebranding piece in the summer. Really have a good push at it. There will be different content. Will be different things going on here. John's going to be an integral part. It's not going to be Network Michael D anymore. It's going to be called something a little bit different. There'll still be Everton previews, match reactions, follow-up videos, John's thoughts, etc, etc, etc. There'll still be my 10 picks of the week videos, which there is one. It was meant to go out yesterday. But there was an editing thing that I needed to change. I wasn't really happy with it, so that will be out tomorrow, because none of you can go out. And yeah, everything's cool. Everything is fine. The channel's fine. I've decided I'm going to start using headphones now because I just think it's a better quality audio. And quite frankly, it's getting to the point now where this virus is killing me. So what I wanted to do was to just go through some of the names that Everton are apparently going to sign. And by the way, some of the names that we've been, I mean, you can tell that journalists are really fucking struggling at the minute, but I'm just going to go through some of the names we've been linked with. I'm not going to go through all of them because we have been linked with shitloads of players since Carlo Ancelotti's come in. And this is a piece that was done by the Red Echo. I was looking for a list because I noticed yesterday it was two particular superstars or well-known players, and today we've had a couple as well. So I wanted to do a video about some of the names we've been linked with. So let's start at the back in the standout. Gianluigi or Luki or whatever his name is, Donnarumma, the AC Milan goalkeeper. He's been the AC number one since he was about 16 years old, about 5 years now. He's had a bit of a ropey season this season, no doubt. His quality, 6'5", he's a great goalkeeper, but fucking hell, how much is he going to cost? You know, we've got Jordan Pickford, who quite honestly I'd sell in a heartbeat, and this guy, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'd be over the moon to get him, but shitty now. Like, I can't imagine him going cheap, personally, but that's just my opinion. Then obviously we move into midfielders now. Not midfielders, defenders. Now let's talk about two particular names on there, which is Gabriel Magalhaes and Koulibaly. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, could you imagine that? Fucking Koulibaly. I mean, what I don't understand is how can you go from being linked with Koulibaly and being linked with Chris Smalling within the same week? I mean, what's that about? I mean, journalists, fucking, it's embarrassing. However, what I would say is obviously if Koulibaly was to come into this club, I'd be over the moon. But I do notice that a lot of these play for Italian sides, so they've just gone, yeah, Carlo Ancelotti. Yeah, he's Italian. Yeah, I tell you what, we'll link him with every fucking player that plays in Serie A right now. Fucking lazy journalism at its best. But there you go. We've been linked with Thiago Silva, John Stones, and Kulu, Rugani from Juventus, a player that I like very much. Dimiral from Juventus. Again, good players. Adebayo from Blackburn. I'm not going to lie to you, it doesn't do anything for me. I saw him at West Brom last season, didn't do much. Todibo from Barcelona, who's been on loan at Schalke, good player. Nathan Ake, Thomas Meunier. The list is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd be absolutely fucking buzzing if we signed any of these players. Like, obviously, fucking... But some of the names on there are ridiculous. So, anyway, let's go into midfielders. We got Rabiot, Sangara, Bentaleb, Nzonzi, Pellegrini, Kondogbia, Alan numerous times. I mean, if out of any of these rumours, the one that I'd say is possibly the most likely to happen is Alan, because I think Ancelotti really rates Alan. He's 29 years old though, so he's another Sigurdsson potentially, although he is a million times better than Sigurdsson. Like a million. Højbjerg from Southampton, don't know what that's about. And then these were the ones that really got me. Aaron Ramsey signs for Juve, £400,000 a week, and Everton are going to make a move for him. Unbelievable. McGinn, the one player that's not been mentioned on here, with the one that I really would like is Jack Grealish, but that's nah, fuck that. Then we go up front. So obviously we were linked with Zlatan Ibrahimovic in January, or just before, or just after, sorry. Martin Braithwaite, a player that has been at Barcelona literally 2 minutes, and we're already linked with him. Andrea Bellotti, so that was today. 60 million euros. Inzaghi, Camacho, Rodriguez, Carrasco, Immobile, Everton Suarez. I just can't. I just don't get it. I think they are bored, and some of the names they've gone right. Carlo Ancelotti is the Everton manager now, so surely they're going to go in big, and I'm sure we will. But the standout names off that list from there is, if you go 5 players, Gareth Bale, we were linked with yesterday. Gareth Bale. Right, so let's go down the team. Gareth Bale, Alan, Ramsey, Koulibaly, and Donnarumma. Now, I'm not a massive betting man, but I'm telling you right now, that's a lot of fucking money. Like, a lot of money. Money that Everton, don't get me wrong, we've probably got, but we will not spend that sort of money unless we literally lose 25 players out of our squad, and that doesn't leave you with many other players. So, absolutely fucking ridiculous. In other outrageous news, Everton have been fantastic over the coronavirus. There's no doubt about it. They've been phenomenal. Best in the league, as always, while you've got shithouses like Spurs letting players go, letting fans fucking, letting their catering staff and the match day staff and the players, non-playing staff, 550 of them to take a pay cut while they're still playing the players full wage. Fucking embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Spurs, absolute disgrace. And if there's any Spurs fans that watch this video, I feel sorry for you, because I bet your club have really fucked you off there. In other interesting news, Bramley Moore, it still looks like everything's fine. So this coronavirus doesn't look like it's affected anything. It looks like everything's still, is sort of ticking along as it can do. I assume there will be a slight delay on the paperwork and everything if people are reviewing it and obviously can't get into the office, but you can look at paperwork from home on a laptop. So, look, everything's positive. Everything's fucking buzzing. It's just tough. It's tough for all the content creators. It's tough for me. It's tough for John. It's tough for you guys. It's just tough. And, at first I wanted to do a video for, every Everton match day and everything that Everton are doing. But the simple fact of the matter is, I think nobody's asked about football at the moment. And the other thing that makes me laugh is how so many red shite want the league to just end now with Liverpool being rewarded with the title. So they don't actually win it. I just think, I'm just not asked. If Liverpool want the title that bad, give it to them. Fuck them off. Give it to them. I couldn't give a toss what Liverpool do. I've got no time for it, and it just I just find it a bit embarrassing, really. The fact that pundits are out there, everyone's gagging for this league to get finished, while there's thousands of people dying all over the world. Where's your fucking priorities? Pathetic, absolutely pathetic. But yeah, that's that. It was positive. It is positive. Everton are being linked with big names, and it could be a great summer, and everything's going really, really well. But it is what it is. I haven't got coronavirus. I just sneezed, and I couldn't be bothered to edit it out. But yeah, apart from that, everything's good. Interesting news. I spoke to a guy on Instagram this week called Arthur TV. If you don't know him, just go and check him out. He's got 146,000 subscribers. Really nice lad. Like, really nice. And I've asked him if he fancies coming on the channel. So we've had a little bit of a talk about it, and it may happen. It may happen. I'm not going to get you too excited. Obviously, I'd had some talks with the True Van Man as well. Yeah. Blue Van Man, fucking hell. With the Blue Van Man as well. Obviously, he's got the symptoms of coronavirus, so if that is the case, I wish him all the best. But, we might be doing some Skype calls with some other YouTubers of some significant names, which is positive. Obviously, Cam will come on the channel as well from the Mighty Blues. He's selling badges. He's made badges. The Mighty Blues badges, so that's great. That's good for him, and half of it goes to Everton in the community, which I really love and respect him for that. I don't know what the postage is on them. I just know that I got 3 of them for free, which is lovely, and obviously he's just flogging them in there, but he's a good lad, so we've got our privileges. But no, all in all, guys, everything is fine. I'm fine. I've had tons of messages on Twitter, tons of messages on Instagram, Facebook, fucking everywhere. I am absolutely fine. I really am. I've had a couple of prank calls from some kids who managed to get my phone number from somewhere and ring me up saying all sorts of random shit. But they stupidly didn't block their number on 2 of the calls, so I know exactly who it is. And yeah, it's quite entertaining. So guys, look, I'm going to leave it there. Have a good one. The channel is fine. I'm fine. Nothing's ending. Just, it's difficult to make content at the minute because, it's not everyone's priority. It's just not everyone's priority right now. Everyone's priority is, keeping safe, staying indoors, and that's exactly what you should all be doing. Do not go out unless you really need to go out. Do not do anything outside around people because it's just dangerous. If you don't have to go shopping, don't go shopping. I know a lot of us are looking after, say, elderly relatives and people who are on the vulnerable scale. But just be careful. Do you get what I mean? You can't be overcautious in this situation because there's no doubt about it. This coronavirus 4 weeks ago, I was saying, yeah, it's a strong cold. I was saying it was a strong cold. I was saying it's nothing to worry about. But I'm telling you right now, it will and is significantly affecting this country. And the one thing I would say is at 8 o'clock, clapping for the NHS and carers and whatever. I'm proud. I'm really proud to do that. But one of the things I do want to give credit to as well is a lot of people here who are classed as key workers who don't necessarily get that clap, and that's the people who work in nurseries and the teachers who are still going to work to look after the key kids. So I just want to give them a round of applause, really. So because it's thoroughly deserved. My partner's a key worker. She's still been going to work as normal. You know, she's been annoying.
Hey, Mum.
Yeah.
Say crack my finger.
Why?
Just say it.
What? Crack my finger.
Say it backwards.
Finger my crack.
I'm hurting, baby. I'm something real. I'm crazy, love it, I need it. I'm not it, told you.
I mean, I just don't need that in my life. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Hey, maybe I'll convert. Maybe I'll be a world fucking class TikToker in no time. Hey, maybe. We'll see. But guys, yeah, apart from that, look, I'm going to leave it there. Have a fantastic evening. Please stay safe, as I've said. And up the toffees. Up all of us toffees, because now more than ever we need each other. So please be there. See you soon.